Hello Ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to another Assassin's Creed abilities guide today, and showing you how to get the upgraded man's best friend ability. There are two stages to it where you can pretty much get your wolf dog to stay by your side and fight even longer. So I'm going to show you how to access that, plus two other abilities. One really good, one really one maybe to avoid. Head southwest of Buckingham Town and you'll find the Leah Villa Garrison. Now this is pretty heavily fortified. You'll also find one of the Magister's armour pieces here. It's pretty much got surrounding archers all round. There is an alarm nearby, so make sure you don't alert too many, or you do take him out before he sounds it, or you get loads of reinforcements come at once. And inside this great big sort of area you'll find the key. Be careful though, there is an elite guard in it, so if you're not really totally powered up, you may have a bit of trouble taking him out, but he's not too hard to be honest. There's also a Magister's armour piece. I've already done a guide for that, so go and check out that one. But otherwise you just need to throw a barrel at a wall to get access to that one. But we're focusing on the abilities, and obviously you do get some ingots and stuff from it. Anyhow, on the pretty much doorway or the wallways that you come in, there's the door for it. Go inside and you're going to pick up Feign Death, which I would say is one of the worst abilities I've tried so far in the game. Using it obviously is going to mean that you pretend to die. I had to literally call the guard over because I tried feigning my death, and obviously he didn't care because he didn't hear anything. So I called him over, then feigned my death, and I was hoping I'd be able to assassinate him from the floor. Just pull him on close and give him the hidden blade. But no, he just kind of looks at you for a little while and then he goes about his own business. At the very least, I was hoping that when he does move on, I'd be able to get up and maybe just assassinate him pretty quickly. But he still worked out I was there, so it is almost pointless using this ability. Unless you're really going for like a pacifist playthrough and you don't want to kill anyone whatsoever. I don't know. I can only assume it gets better by the time you do the second upgrade. Maybe you'll be able to assassinate people then. Literally just a stone's throw away, southwest again, is Oxford, and it's another garrison town with lots of enemies. You're going to be going towards a church and finding Thor's Vengeance. This is a great one. Again, at this stage I was getting a little bit bored of just running around, so I decided to go all buck-ho and give these guys what for. I actually had a bit more of a challenge. There's a lot more pikemen, and there's definitely a lot more, I'd say, higher level enemies around this area. So you may want to do it a bit more stealthily, which you can do by breaking the stained glass window that's just above the entrance to this churchway. You can see the key. That's what we're going to need to get into the building next door, and that's where the ability is. So either get yourself up here pretty silently, there's a few rope lines near the door, and then you can break through the glass, and now you've got to get down below. If you do go up top, you can shoot the barrier, and that's where you're going to find another piece of the Magister's set, which I've already, like I said, done a guide for. Anywho, move this bookcase out of the way, or the shelving, and then drop down. And once you've picked up the key, you'll be able to go ahead and get out of the front door, or go back up if you're still trying to be a little bit more silent. Head over to the doorway in the building next door and you've got Thor's Vengeance, which is a fantastic ability. You pretty much can hold the R2 button and it will hold as much damage as you can give until you release it. So really good for using on elites that are about to rush you. I didn't show it off here, but I've been using it a lot since recording this video, and yeah, it's fantastic. So this boy Knud has got a problem. He needs your help, and you've got to go and help him as soon as you get back to your settlement. Now this triggered after I'd completed East Anglia, and I'd already done Grantsbridge and Leicestershire obviously as well. So make sure you go back to your settlement so that you can get this basically free ability just given to you for very little work. Follow him along and you'll find the remains of some hunter. Who's also got a dog wolf penned up. Now he runs away pretty quickly and you think you're going to have to maybe go and hunt him down. Turns out the little Viking bastards want to keep him, and you know what? He's pretty handy. These wolves come to attack. Well, I'd say he's pretty handy. He's actually a little bit derpy. I find the AI for him a little bit, yeah, he's not as maybe as effective as he could be. But once you upgrade him, he does get a lot better. So pretty much initially, you can only sick him on one enemy. So yeah, let's go and get him upgraded and show that he can have some better use. Now technically this ability is in Oxfordshire, but it's right on the border of London, so whether or not you're going to start clearing out that area or you're just going to go all the way down there anyway, you can hopefully unlock a fast travel point, which I've got on the docks, but it's right on the northwest side of London. Now this is a pretty big full area. It does look like there probably will be some story content, but like I said, go to the northwest, you'll find these little outcroppings of the rock, and you can crawl around here. There's quite a few guards around here. I kind of already took them out by the time I decided to do an overpass with Sin, but you can see that's the building we've got to get into. Now there is a door, but it's barred from the inside, so no amount of keys will help you here, although I did find a key right at the front entrance near the London side that I didn't know what it actually did. It just said mystery key. As said, there are a few guards here. I don't want you guys thinking this is just a free easy run. There's quite a few. But if you go round to the back of the building, you'll find this little wooden hut structure, and then you just got to climb on top of here, and there will be a window that you can climb through. Apologies for the slightly blurry footage right now. I'm having issues with some brand new equipment. It's meant to be looking better because I've got 4K. But anywho, yeah, it's a little bit blurry. Move this case out of the way, jump down, and you've got the upgrade to man's best friend. So yeah, he will now stay by your side. Instead of only getting one enemy, he'll stick around for a good few minutes, and he'll be able to help you take out some more, or at least distract some of them. So you can see him going for the one guard, and like I said, he's not going to disappear. He will kind of go for some more. At best, he's a bit of a distraction. Unless they're all really close together, then he'll do a little bit more. I would say it's maybe not as good or overhyped as some people might make you think. I was hoping he'd stick around as well for a lot longer, maybe until like every enemy was killed, but I guess that would be just a little bit too OP. And again, I'm not too sure if it takes damage, because they will start aiming at him with arrows and stuff, whether or not that quickens the time. But for the 2 times I called him when I was taking out, or just showing an example, fighting off these people here, he didn't seem to stick around for any difference depending on whether or not they were shooting at him or not. But regardless, it is cool having a creature like this do some biddings. Makes you think though what they could maybe do if they do add a creature by your side in a future Assassin's Creed game. That will really upset the purists who already think it's way too RPG-like and not assassin-y enough. But I quite like him, he's pretty cool. And that is how you get all 3 abilities in Oxfordshire. That is another guide done and dusted. Hope you're liking these. Go and check out all the other ones that I've done. I'll be covering every single ability in the game and then ranking what ones are the best, what ones are the worst in a full video. So until next time, Ratbags, I will catch you lot later on.